When it comes to injuries suffered by college athletes in a single year, the total comes out to be over 12,000. A lot of people witness these injuries and pray for a person's recovery, but they don't know what the recovery will be like for this person. Physical therapy is a treatment of disease, injury, and deformity by physical methods such as massage, heat treatment, and exercise rather than by drugs or surgery. I have done extensive research on this topic and conducted an interview with a professional in the field of physical therapy. I have put together this interview as well as this informative speech so that students who are undecided can hear about a possible career path. The purpose of this speech is to inform you of the culture of physical therapy through the collectivistic aspect of the job, the expectations of the job, as well as the typical environment that you would be working in. When it comes to working in a profession, there are individual and collectivistic aspects, expectations that should be upheld once hired, and many environments that a person can go in. Physical therapy is seen as most likely a job where an individual works with clients and fills out paperwork, but that's not what it's really all about. Physical therapists not only heal, but teach a person how to maintain their condition or how to prevent an injury. Physical therapists develop a plan using treatment techniques to promote the ability to move, restore function, prevent disability, as well as reduce pain. Although it seems as though physical therapy is mostly working in a one-on-one environment with the client to help them get back to their self before an injury, anyone would consider a good section of the job to be a team effort. According to the interview that I conducted with John, he states that it takes a whole team to ensure a full treatment plan is implemented. It takes multiple people for scheduling, understanding insurance companies, setting up exercise equipment, taking patients through exercise, and keeping equipment clean. I would not be able to do my job properly without the help and support of all the staff members. When working in a professional setting, there are expectations for a person to uphold. Continuing education to keep up with the new advances in technology in a workplace is required for a physical therapist. According to the interview, John states that physical therapists have a certain number of continuing education classes that they have to take. Licensure, exams, and other state requirements are needed before even beginning the career in physical therapy. The ability to communicate with clients and other people is a necessary skill to have when working as a physical therapist. Physical therapists have to constantly communicate with one another and make sure that everything regarding a patient is correct. John states that communicating with a client is very important. You cannot help a person achieve what they need to without actually communicating with them. When you communicate with them, they actually feel comfortable even when they're kind of scared. And you also have to give that good communication. You have to listen to their concerns and be able to help them better understand what it is that they have to do. While you're expected to act a certain way on a job, you are also expected to follow the rules as to how the workplace runs. When it comes to the workplace environment, proper interactions are necessary for a successful workplace as a physical therapist to not only achieve goals, but make the daily routines flow. Physical therapists need to get along with one another to be able to work efficiently and productively for the client. They need to be able to set aside differences as well so they can make a plan for the best way to care for a patient and have the patient's best interests in mind. A professional in the field with a doctorate in physical therapy typically will see anywhere between 8 and 12 patients a day. They will go through their exercises with them as well as document treatment throughout the day. Whenever working in a professional setting, the proper work attire is definitely needed. John says that when you're in a hospital setting as a physical therapist, you usually just go based on that place's dress code, but sometimes scrubs are required. In a physical therapist's office, it's usually business casual. Typically, you could wear just a polo or a nice shirt and just put on some khakis. You have now heard about the wonderful career in physical therapy. In conclusion, I hope you are now aware and fully understand the collectivism aspect of physical therapy, the expectations, as well as the workplace environment. This career ranks as one of the nation's most desirable careers and has been expected to increase by 39% by the year of 2020. I hope this has opened your eyes to the endless possibilities, career-wise, that one who wants to help people can go in.